With me to go to a beach in Athens while I tell you some traditional things that we will not be doing at our wedding. And this is coming from a 2026 bride. First, I feel is like the most traditional one. I will not be having my dad walk me down the aisle. I mean, my dad's not even going to be at the wedding, so that kind of explains itself. I could have my mom walk me down the aisle, but I just don't believe in the whole giving the bride away part. Next, my fiance and I will not be spending the night apart the day before the wedding. That just like literally sounds stupid to me because what do you mean you have to spend the night apart and then half of the day apart and the first time you see each other is as you're walking down the aisle? Like, okay, I get the feels and all the vibes, but like, no. Nick is like my emotional support human being, so I fear I wouldn't make it. I simply would not. This next one kind of goes hand in hand with the previous one. Our first look being as I walk down the aisle. We are doing a first look before I officially walk down. So we're gonna do a private first look, and then we're also gonna do private vows. I feel like reading vows in front of everybody is like such an invasion of privacy. Like, I don't call my mom when Nick writes me a card and read it to her out loud. You know what I mean? So why would I want to read my vows in front of all of our friends and family? We're also not gonna have anybody standing with us at the altar. And on top of all of that, we're not having any bridesmaids or groomsmen. The biggest reason to why I chose not to have bridesmaids because I would simply have to have all my friends as bridesmaids, and even then I would cap out at like 4 or 5. I just simply don't have that many friends. Bouquet toss is also not going to be a thing at the wedding. I am just going to dedicate my bouquet to my mom, and I think the whole idea of a bouquet toss is kind of weird, and I also don't have any friends that are single, maybe like 1 or 2. Garter toss don't even get me started on that. You're telling me that women have their man get on their knees and pull off the garter with their teeth underneath their dress in front of all of their friends and family? So no. I simply think a wedding is not a time or a place for that. Wedding gifts for guests, whatever you call that. So what you're telling me is that invited to our wedding is not a gift enough. But like on a serious note, I just don't understand it's giving merch. Why would somebody want that? I don't know if this is like a traditional one or not, but kids at the weddings. That is indeed a hard no for me. If I wanted kids at our wedding, I would have birthed them myself. Okay, but family kids are allowed, like the flower girl, ring bearer boy, whatever. Those are fine. And even then, we're only gonna have like 2 or 3, but at the end of the day, we don't really have to worry about this one that much because not many of our friends have kids anyway.